Hello, I'm Deborah Sword. I've been a conflict manager for decades, and in that time, I've experienced everyone having the ability to use some form of conflict competencies. And I've also noticed that everyone, including me, can still improve the conflict competence they already have. Here's one way I improve my conflict competence, and I give credit to Shakespeare for the idea. In Romeo and Juliet, Act 2, Scene 2, Shakespeare has Juliet say, "What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet." Names matter. Naming is a conflict competence at 3 points in the life cycle of a conflict. The first point in time is naming your usual reaction to conflicts. What is your most usual reaction? Is it to blow up or hide, go silent, give in? Your most usual reaction is your starting point to understand your conflict pattern. Name it. Give it a cute name like Bora or Flora the Exploder, Avril or Ivan the Avoider, or Violet or Quentin the Quiet. Next time you find yourself in a conflict, before you react as you usually do, pause and think, hey, I'm defaulting to my pattern of reaction. Do I really want Bora or Flora about to explode as usual? Or do I want to be more conflict competent? Now that you've identified and named your pattern, you own it. And because you own it, it's yours to do with as you want, including change it to something that's more conflict competent. The second point in time is naming the emotion that drives your usual reaction to conflict. You've recognized that you have a usual conflict reaction pattern, so ask the reason for that pattern. For example, Bora or Flora blows up in conflict because, or avoids conflict because, or I go silent and give somebody the silent treatment in conflict because. What's the emotion that answers the because? That second question names the emotion that drives your reaction. Consider it the origin story for your conflict reaction pattern. Third point in time is the future. What do you want your usual reaction pattern to be when you're in a conflict? You've named your conflict reaction pattern and the emotions that fuel that pattern. Name the reaction that you see improving your conflict competency. What reaction pattern would you prefer? Practice calling on that name when you're in casual conversation so it becomes natural. It's your usual reaction pattern when conflict arises. Once you name your usual pattern and emotions, and you have a practice name for the new pattern when emotions drive your reactions in a conflict, you have improved your conflict competency. Name your current pattern, name the emotions that drive the pattern, name the pattern you're aiming for, and practice it. When you slip into the old pattern, instead of getting frustrated with yourself, call the name of your new pattern to be conflict competent with yourself. You have a plan. Thanks for listening. I hope you'll subscribe to our podcast, like it, share it, tell others, ask questions. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.